Is Mandala going to be the new Binance? Probably not, but you're still gonna watch this video. Hello and welcome guys. Today we're gonna talk about something a little bit different, which is Mandala token, ticker MDX. Some of you have asked me if I have any other investments in crypto which are low market caps. I usually don't go for like low market, which for some are like 1 million market cap, 2 million market cap. I rather go for something that is a little bit more stable and that I have done my research on, and Mandala is one of those investments. You can see all of the crucial information here: the contract address, the total uncirculating supply, which is 400 million. The ticker is MDX and token type is ERC20. This is all that you need to know about the tokenomics. So what actually is Mandala? As you can see in the top left, it is powered by Binance Cloud. Some of you might have not heard about Binance Cloud, when we will talk about that in just a little bit. So first of all, Mandala, when has it been launched? It has been launched in January, as it says on CoinMarketCap, but I believe the actual date is somewhere around December time. So it is still relatively new. It's about 5-6 months old, and it is the first private owned exchange that has been launched on Binance Cloud. And if we can look around here, Binance Cloud basically allows any privately owned exchange to be launched on the Binance system, Binance, they call it Binance Cloud. And we can see here, what does it actually give you? Well, liquidity. Most importantly, you are going to be using Binance liquidity, which can be hard to obtain if you have a not very well known exchange. Then we move on to security, which is crucial, especially in the crypto industry. You want to have your money secured, especially when you are trading high volume or high dollar amount for your relative state. Performance, well, you never want your exchange to go down when there is a peak. Well, Elon Musk tweets about something when the 100,000 people want to buy Dogecoin. You don't want your servers to go down, so you're gonna be use Binance servers, which are stable. Well, Binance engines, I believe, which are stable. They're gonna provide you with stability in the most crucial moments, but most importantly, you get independence. So once you have liquidity, security, and performance, which I believe are the three most expensive components to be starting an exchange, then you can focus on independence, which is basically your unique selling point. What is your exchange going to be known about? What is it going to be known for? And that's what Mandala can focus on. They can focus on making their exchange as good as they can, because they already have the best stuff from Binance, which they given to them probably for a large chunk of fee. So why did Binance launch Binance Cloud? Basically, probably for profit, but they also don't want to build competitors. They don't want to build enemies within the crypto space. They want to have partners, and Mandala is one of the first ones, well, the first one to launch on Binance Cloud as a partner to Binance. So Mandala can be using some of those advantages from Binance to be, well, launching themselves a little bit higher than some of the other exchanges that have to work with the stuff that they basically get from Binance for free. If we look at the mission and the team of Mandala, you can see that it has been founded in 2020, and it brings industry experience dating back to the early days of cryptocurrency and blockchain space in order to deliver a world-class trading platform. More about it says it has been founded in 2020, which is relatively new, and you can still get on it pretty early. We're gonna look at the graph in just a second. It has been dipping down lately, which is great news, as you can get on it for a cheap price. You can see the whole team here. They are not shy, they are showing who they are, which is a good sign. It gives some like foundation, some stability when you see the faces behind the project. If we look at the coin market cap again, you can see the market cap is 73 million, which is not that bad, which is not high. It is still relatively low. If you look at like Binance market cap, where it has been like a year or two ago, it is still pretty good to get on MDX, especially if you look at the roadmap. I'm gonna leave a link in the description where you can find Mandala's Telegram, and all the news updates are gonna be in there. But the latest news is from May 2021 update, which has been released just yesterday. And in here we can see that they have attended the Miami crypto conference. They spoke about some stuff about CEOs, not that important, but social engagement has exploded, and that is true. I've been following them for about a month now, and I can definitely confirm that on most of those websites which I use, they have doubled their impressions, follows, engagements, whatever that might be. They have actually, well, they call it exploded, but it has doubled from like 10k to 20, 30k over just a month, and they haven't put that much money into marketing yet. They are working on some more important stuff, and marketing is going to come later on. CoinMarketCap has also updated MDX token circulating supply and market cap, and that has been broken for the last couple of weeks, so they have fixed that. Behind the scenes, what are they still working on? Futures deployment, listing on exchanges, and CMC and CoinGecko. CMC is CoinMarketCap. They also want to integrate Hummingbot, which is going to bring a new 8,000 members from the community that will be trading on the platform, and most importantly, fiat on ramp. What does that mean? Currently, it is pretty hard to deposit your money on MDX and buy it for yourself. You have to buy BNB on Binance, then transfer it to MDX, well, Mandala. Then you have to sell your BNB into USDT, and then you can buy MDX using USDT. This is a pretty complicated process. When they release fiat on ramp, you can basically deposit your money on Mandala using a credit or debit card and buy MDX straight away. This is going to make the process so much simpler, and it's going to be easier to access, which is going to bring a lot more people once they start putting some money into marketing. So that is all news for May, which is pretty exciting. It's probably going to come into life in Q2 or Q3 of 2021. So there is still some time. Once the market is consolidating, there is still some time to get your MDX on the dips that we are currently seeing. The peak that it has reached was about 45 cents. As you can see on the graph, I have bought some MDX at 40 cents, some at 30 cents, and some at 25 cents. So I have been averaging down as the graph has been going down. I'm still holding on. No panicking around here. I'm not going to be selling off at like 20 cents. You can see in the graph that it has launched at about 1 cent. I believe you could have got it at 1 cent in December, and it has been pretty steadily growing, but over the last couple of weeks it has been going down. As I have said, some people have been taking profit out. There has been a little bit of panic in the crypto world, but no worries, you can still get the coin for pretty cheap right now. And as I have said, once they launch fiat on ramp, and it's going to be much easier to deposit money on this website, it has the potential to go pretty high. It's probably not going to be 100x, it's probably not going to be 200x within the year, but it can go to like $1, you can go to $3 for a coin, as there is only 400 million of those coins available. It is probably a long-term investment. You're not going to do a quick double up and then just get out the market. It's for those investors rather than traders. So if you guys want to get in on this coin, I'm going to leave links in the descriptions. If you have any questions about this coin, I'm also going to leave a link into their Telegram, and comment down below if you already have Mandala by any chance, or if you want more information about it, we can discuss it in our Discord. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you in the next one.